Okay. Anyway, you ready?
Oh, ja, bro.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In die zak van mijn blauw badje. Stop Swazi en aan de andere kant ook KP. Hij is op je baan, ja.
Before we start, can you do me a favor?
Depends, bro.
Do me a favor, please.
Depends on the favor, bro.
Okay, you can keep quiet so we can start. Thanks, man.
Oh, yeah, bro. But stop talking now while we're recording, no?
Okay, yeah, thank you. No?
Yeah.
Sit like that. I almost said now for what we are about to receive, little Lord Jackers. Okay.
Alright, let's
do
get
this.
this show on the road, bro.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
The Realcast.
The Realcast.
Yes, another day.
another episode.
The Owens are back, my bro.
Yo.
I have returned. Refund, my
my
bro.
Are you
dumb?
Yo.
Stupid or dumb, huh? Play me
Yo.
like a bunny, like bitch. Or you dumb?
Bruh, we've been gone for too long.
We have been gone for too long. Streets has been talking, bruh. Streets has been.
I think I needed a break after having Spyro on the show, my bro.
Oh, we me too. Yeah.
Oh,
Streets
yeah.
need a body. What?
I think I started questioning my sexuality after that episode, my bro. Man, it's too real.
Bruh, it's 2022, my bro. Speak your truth.
Exactly, my bro. And
Oh,
if you
yeah,
missed that
bro.
episode 49, some new, some
Yo.
found out. Available on all DSPs, Owens.
Young Shiny J, the plug boy.
But it's great to be back. As always, man.
Stop.
I am your humble, gracious, and highly favored co-host, the man.
Oh, yeah.
Basic Carl, alongside me as always, we have the man, the myth. Some say he can suck a watermelon through a straw, my bro. His name is...
Oh yeah, I go by the name of Geo_the_Don. man.
What was that? What was that?
Spell preaching gang, sons.
Yo, this guy,
Wait,
my bro.
I'm a crocodile. Nah, first wait, bro.
Relax, bro.
I go by the name of Geo_the_Don. You can find me with that handle on IG. And yeah, if you want to listen to the podcast, you can catch us at the Realcast SA. That is on Insta and on Twitter. We also have our video content for you. That's the Realcast TV on YouTube. We also have at the Realcast TV's handle on TikTok. So make sure that you hit us up there. Another thing that we do have for you is an actively monitored email address, and that's trealcast@gmail.com. Sports scene, get back to us, please, Kanala.
Yo, first wait, my bro. Yo, this man begging, my bro.
Nah, dat is
bruh.
zo niet,
No,
man.
bruh.
Dat is zo niet, man.
No, don't do it. Yo.
Nah, ik kan niet off, man.
Yo.
But the thing is this, you want to catch the pod also, you can listen to us at our subdomain, that's www.therealcastsa.podbean.com, or alternatively, just search up The Realcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yo, amateur hour.
I thought like I needed to go to speech choir, man.
My bro, point of the oh my puss.
Yeah.
The point of that whole spiel was you can find us on all major DSPs. If you'd like to check out the visual content, you can find us at YouTube, or on YouTube rather. That is the Realcast TV, Realcast one word. Turn on the notification bell and subscribe, my bro. You did say TikTok, no?
Yeah, I did it.
Okay.
I just didn't say the...
Salute, and also you can find me at I'm Basic Carl on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes, man.
But welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a special day today, Owens, because today is the 50th episode.
The 50th episode.
Give us a hand clap, my bro.
And
Give us a-
airhorns and wind chimes.
my bro.
Alles
Give us a hand clap.
By mekaar
Yo, she's sleeping, man. How do you sleep like that, man? Yo. Man fall asleep like a statue, man.
Yo,
Call me Aristotle, man.
Like a
You.
statute, man.
Oh, statute of limitations, man.
Damn, bruh.
Oh, wait, but
In
episode 50.
these United States.
But episode 50, man. Bro.
Episode 50, so yeah.
Let me ask you a
we've come
question that
long
I've been
way.
pondering now.
Okay.
I've been pondering.
Ponderosa driver.
I've been thinking about this question this week now. Did you think when we started this podcast that we'd have the 50th episode?
So that answer's pretty easy, bruh. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. I picture up, and I'll tell you now, and you can revert to me when we have our 500th episode, bruh.
Mm.
That's where I already saw the vision already there, but I like remember what I was into a lot, like when we first started was like the JBP, the Joe Budden podcast, right? And that's already almost on episode 400, right? And I was like, nah, we're gonna get to that level. Do you know what I mean? That type of thing. Okay, hopefully the flipping internal turmoil doesn't happen like it was on the Joe Budden podcast, and I don't foresee it to happen like that. Unless you turn into a bigger bitch than what you already are.
Okay.
But other than that, nah, but I think it's blessings upon blessings. And I think that we can only do it, together, but also you, our fans, we thank you.
Facts. Because I was thinking about that question. You know that
I say
cliche-
fans, I mean listeners, sorry.
You see, the reason I was thinking about that question, because when like people go to interviews now, like influencers and YouTubers and stuff, then they always ask you, did you think when you started that you would make it this far, And then they always say, I couldn't have dreamed of having 1 million subscribers, when I started the day I started. Kanti. Like the day I started this, I knew that we would, first wait.
Unruly, man.
I knew that we would stick to it, you know what I mean? Because I
yeah.
knew from the beginning that the vision was the same. And 50 episodes later, here we are.
Ja,
man,
sus,
bro.
bro. Weet wat my aan zo?
Yo.
Dat is duidelijk.
Yo, it's a class handshake, man.
Sassy, sassalitis.
I just want to feel there's a bean in your hand.
Amogus, my bro. But
Yeah.
we've come through a lot though, right? On
That's a
the
fact.
pod, bro. Like, I don't know if I'm skipping to the loo, my darling, my bro. But number is what are some of the things that stick out to you through this whole, journey to get
I
to
think-
50?
I think
50
now,
episodes.
if I think back to it now, remember how awkward it was that first episode, my bro? Pilot.
Welcome back to Debates Debunked.
Nah, not even that. Like the first episode of okay. For those of you guys who don't know, let's start at the very beginning. Nah? When we actually started this podcast, it was supposed to be a debate show. No,
How did it come about?
okay, from the very beginning. So basically, we were at my house, at my previous place of residence, D-Man, and we were like absolutely hammered. Maybe I think we were like 3 bottles in, D-Man. And-
must talk our business.
And we were like arguing.
Mr. 2 man, a lot of bottles.
And we were like
you got
arguing. What were we arguing about?
problems. I don't know what we were arguing about specifically.
But it was a heated
It was
argument.
a vehement argument. Maybe.
And then we were arguing with each other, and my father walks past and he's like, how can you guys be friends? You guys fight more than anything. You guys are always arguing about stuff. And then it was like a click. Light bulb moment.
Aha moment.
Maybe, bro.
Hoe kan het nog van Eureka?
And like, because we argue about like contentious topics and we tend to disagree on almost everything,
Yeah.
we thought like, why not start a show or a platform where we do this, because it's kak entertaining. Because my father was listening to us,
Yeah.
and my fiance at the time was listening to us argue and going back and forth. And then we were like, okay, let's start a debate show. And the name, bro,
The
debates.
name was Debates Debunked. Bro.
Are you dumb?
And debates with a 8 ticket.
Hey, bro,
And debunked with a apostrophe D.
Maybe.
Are you stupid?
I think like if I can find the logo, I think I had it on my
yeah.
PC. If I can find it, I'll put it up here.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, my bro, from debates debunked to where we are now, my bro.
It's a massive improvement, Brian. I guess the thing is, the vision was always the vision was never
Away.
clouded,
Facts.
never ever clouded, and that's very important because sometimes the vision can get diluted, right? And if the vision gets diluted, and you're not communicating properly, no demand. So now I have so now I have a vision, and this bro have a vision, and now when a major deal or something comes up, then it only blows up, Sinjay.
Away.
Because we weren't on the same page the whole time, but we all just went our separate ways. Kykie, the number is D. When you say partnership, right? You can't make that word without partner, Sinjay. And in essence, that means that you're not acting individually.
Away.
Not acting on your own accord,
And
bro.
in all
You
that,
might have the fucking best idea in the world, my bro. Kykie, I'ma run it by my co-host.
and also then when you get to that stage where the sort of things are blowing up and things are becoming, let's say, more serious, and then all that
And then
tension
Carl comes
that's
and
been
says,
bottling
I'm
up.
the engineer, I'm the sound engineer.
But am I
I do
lying?
the
Am I
editor,
lying?
I
Am I
do
lying?
this and that.
Am I
Yeah,
lying?
but
Am I lying?
you're still getting 50%. though.
Do you know what I mean? And all that unspoken hatred and resentment comes up, and it's like, yeah, but you always want to keep it like this, man, bro. You said that you're gonna die like this, and you never did, and I did it.
and tell me, how is that likely to end?
In collapse, man, bro. Calamity.
Not just collapse of the pod, but
Friendship also, bro.
collapse of the brass, and that's the saddest thing of
Yeah.
all.
And we've seen
That's
it
the
happen.
saddest thing of all, man.
And we've seen it happen on the Joe Budden podcast, bro.
We've seen it happen.
A
close to home
staple
too.
in our.
Die, wait.
Yo, this man, I'm trying to.
Gonna say that, bruh.
I'm trying to just avoid it, bro.
I thought you were gonna say that.
No, man, bro. First, wait, man, bro. Yo.
Oh, you do. But we have seen it happen in
Yeah,
our scene.
nah, true. And I think,
Like both of us.
and I think people, when you go into that type of endeavor with your friends, right? You don't foresee that type of problems because you are so infatuated with the idea of starting a platform, starting
With your bra.
a clothing line, starting a business with your friend, T-Man, Sinjay. And then you don't, it's almost like, nah man, don't worry, it's gonna be fine, When we big and we famous, everything's gonna work out. Can't man, bro. It's very important to iron out the finer details of these things, bro.
Upon a sure foundation.
Because the man who built his house upon the sand, bruh.
Bro.
Yo, first.
And the rain washed away, nah.
Yeah, something like that. And then the
How
bruh,
does
who
it
was the
go?
other bruh?
You better build your house upon a rock, nah.
Who was the other bruh? It was the sand. It's the sand.
May come and go.
It's the sand and then there's
the
another.
rock.
Nah, is it the two bruh, sir?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm thinking
That's
about the
what's
three
thinking of
little
the three
pigs.
little pigs, bruh.
Yes, man, don't go to church, man. You do.
Onheilige Satan, my bro.
Yo,
Yes.
but away, bruh, like,
Yo,
I can say,
Satan,
Yo. Shaitan, bruh.
Satan is
He's working
man.
overtime, bro.
Okay.
But I can say
No,
today,
Shiren,
I can say, yo, Shiren. But I can say today that like it's been at ease.
Goddamn.
Yo guys, GTI fan Canelo, we need an aircon in this bitch, man, bro. Is the windows open? Yo, it's pushing here. So yo, sorry, that was bad. That was very bad. I apologize. But however, I can say now with confidence that I think we doing well, man, bro.
I think so too. So we've explained to them the origin story, right? For those of you just joining now, those of you who were here from day one, my bro, shout out to you for sure. Yo, okay, my bro.
Sorry, I had that mic in his mouth, bro. So be
Yo.
careful, man.
So now I really wanna put it online. Anyway, man, what was I saying? So we gave them the origin story, right? For those of you who don't know and who just joined us now, welcome. But obviously those from the beginning will have known all of this, and it's just like a walk down memory lane, Sinjay, because celebrate the milestones, man, Sinjay. Celebrate the milestones because you deserve it, Sinjay, man.
Facts.
And just keep on working hard after that. Don't now pat yourself on the back all the time because of that. Kykie, next target, right after that. So, what are some of the highlights and lowlights? I think let's start with
Highlights.
Let's start with the highlights because lowlights are gonna be
Okay.
funny.
So what do you mean? Okay, so highlights, right? My favorite episode to this day, my bro. I don't know
Oh,
why.
yeah.
I think it's because I poured my heart out on this episode.
Oh yeah,
bro.
yo,
Oh,
bruh.
young man.
I
is-
know what episode.
Bruh,
Episode
and people-
13.
It's
No?
11, bruh.
Oh, it's 11.
Yarr, fuck.
Cut that out.
But like even people at work now, like, cause that was in the early stages of the pod. Now be like, yo, you know that irritating, bro. My bro, listen to this, my bro. You know that brother.
yeah.
You know what I sounded like? You know that brother can't rap.
Oh yeah,
you know,
but Permy want to.
My bro, just listen to my number. Listen to my number. Yo, I made this new song on the
I'm
weekend.
still that bro with the pod though. Now you gotta. Last night I met 2 Swiss girls, right?
Yo, wait.
Nah, wait.
We're not gonna just brush past that, man, bro. You waste.
Nah, man,
Man,
I was at
in my car
at
with
like a
Swiss
camp
cheese,
maneuver,
man.
Nah, I was at like a camp maneuver, man. And so these
Swiss
chicks were
master
there, so
Swiss chocolate.
we had like a lead, man. Nah, wag man, ja.
Lindo.
Yo, Lindo.
80% cocoa, man. The shiren and
Yo, creative technology.
yo, citron, man. Oh, yeah.
Yo, nah, wag. So yeah, so these chicks were there, and you know, we saw them. I directed them
Well, they are
to
though.
go somewhere. The one was hot, the other one.
Not so much.
Anyways,
Okay. But you know that's your in, though.
the Daphmus. Oh yeah.
Gaat koop
But
annex
anyway.
of a ding, man.
Yo, actually, they might listen to this. Yo, cut that out.
Just
Put it on TikTok.
be
but-
careful what you
Yo,
say,
you
Aya.
stupid.
Wanna get cancelled, man.
Yo,
What you
bruh, But
doing?
anyway, I think they were together though, like
Like-
romantically.
Oh, okay,
yeah, like
okay.
girlfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, still, my bro.
2022, salute.
My bro,
Anyway,
just cause there's a keeper doesn't mean you can't score,
my
boss.
bro, that's the damn truth. But
There we
anyway,
go. Anyway, yes.
um, that's the anthem. Get your damn hands up.
Okay.
So they just asked to charge their phone there by us, man, because we had a lead.
Sure,
So,
strategical
yeah.
planning, my bro.
Yeah, so then they came back later on, and then we spoke a bit, and I was
What
like,
did you speak
oh, yeah.
about?
About my podcast.
Okay, what did you advise him? Like, how did you imagine I was the Swiss kid?
Nah, okay, so I told her
Okay.
actually.
Nah, look at me when you speak to me with your banner and
Oh
things
my
like-
word.
Nah, let's do it. 50th episode, man. Let's
Okay,
go all the
bruh,
way,
okay,
man.
okay.
Okay,
So
turn
I
on the
was
game,
like
turn on
this,
the-
I was like
Okay.
this. Yeah, so I took actually some bra said like this gentleman took very good care of your phone, you know. I feel like it's only right he takes you to your phone now, you know, so you
Okay,
can get your phone.
Okay, cool.
So I was like, okay, fair enough, right? So I was
Uh-huh.
like, yeah, right this way. Since then, so we got this. I was like, here we go. Here's your phone, you know.
Speaking
I
to
didn't-
the mic.
Here's your phone, you know, and I'm like, didn't even catch your name. Right,
Guten
and
Tag,
then-
ja.
you
You dumb, bruh.
God damn.
Oh, yeah.
Connect eins, Schweinsteiger. Oh, you dumb. Nah,
You.
but-
Okay, yeah. Wait. Okay, carry on.
So I was just like, oh yeah, I didn't even catch your name, man. So she told me a name, I forgot it, obviously.
Probably
and
like a
then-
Helder or something like that.
Yo, this man is on one. bro. But yeah, and then
Yo,
told me a name, and then then I was like, oh, but you don't ask my name back, Mos. Like something like that,
Okay.
something to that effect.
Something
man.
like that.
So I was like, so they're like, oh no, what's your name? So I'm like, oh, now you wanna ask me after I reminded you.
You say turn on the swagger, man.
I was like, nah, man, you must do better next time. You know, something like that.
Something like that.
But then I say, but my name's Gio. Then they're like, oh. Then I was like, I'm actually Italian. You must look at me properly. Something like that, man. I said something like that. And then she was like, oh, so what's your talent? I found that a bit weird.
Okay.
Who asked that?
What's your talent? And
I'm
then
a
what did you say?
podcaster. That's
Okay.
what
There was so much room there, bro. What's your talent? I got this long dick, man. Or something like that,
Nah,
man.
I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna do that. I wasn't gonna do that.
I
But
make
the
good
chorizo,
sauce.
man. No, that's Spanish, sorry. That's Spanish.
They call what's it? Worst.
They call me Volrad Voltemade.
Oh, and then?
Yo, So yeah, then I just said, nah, I'm a podcaster now. Obviously, everyone's. This is what I've noticed, right? When I meet new people, and I say I'm a podcaster, and their eyes light up and they want to know more. It's a very good party trick, but I happen to be doing it, right? So, anywho, I then explained it, and I was like, nah, real guys, real topics, uncensored. I must say that tagline is amazing, bro.
Again, the mind behind this
Uncensored,
operation.
unless you say the P word, then we censor.
Yeah, because it's a bit bad. Uncensored. I'm gonna put it in brackets. Uncensored, unless it's the P word, bro. Because when I listen back to that, it sounds very ugly, bro.
It's like,
You don't say man.
okay, stop saying now.
Okay, I won't say anymore.
Oh, you just. This man is a
Wait, man.
You must hear how that's gonna sound on the recording. Don't say Okay, so anywho, and then I just faced like, go check out episode 11, situationships, you know. And to kind of pivot back to your point, you were talking about it. So yeah, she was supposed to DM me to tell me what she thought, but that was never gonna happen.
Oh yeah, you know I hate it when kinders do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I think that was my favorite episode, and I think I highlight, and I think it's still
What's a highlight from that episode?
I'd have to say obviously me, boy. We used to drink a lot though at the beginning. At the beginning stages. So
we did.
I was like probably like
get
fucked,
you into pod mode, most that's what
you
call
say,
it.
I wait for a sip of bottle before we partner. Yeah, you do.
That's where the uncensored comes in, man. Met aglu, bruh.
But like
as you can see, alcohol free, man.
My bro, alcohol and sugar free.
Free my lover.
Yo, free my nigga the lover, man, bro. You stupid. But
lover, my lover, man, bro. You stupid.
But where's my cloth? Did I drop it?
My bro.
Huh?
My bro. Focus you for, man.
Okay, anyway. So, yeah, I think it was my favorite part was, you know what now? It's kind of embarrassing how deep I went, bruh.
Yeah,
you know that sticky. You know, I did everything for her, but nothing was good enough. Man.
Yo!
I'm like, yo!
So nothing was good enough.
My God.
Just hear his voice wobble.
I'm like, yo, my guy sounds hurt.
Yeah,
and you know, why it still remains one of my highlights from this entire catalog, Sinjay, was because a week after that episode dropped now, the girl who I was referring to DM'd me on Instagram, bro.
No, you didn't say the shout out if you're listening, but
Nah, first wait, man, She
also,
DM'd
by
me.
the way, shout out if you're listening today as well.
She DM'd me and then she apologized me, bro, for all that stuff.
So you finally got closure.
You know what would be funny? You know what would be funny?
What?
If I read that message out now on the
Yo, bruh!
Go fetch my phone. Go fetch my
must
phone.
dial, you
I'm
must
a
dial.
dialer. I'm expose
You
myself.
must dial,
I'm
baby,
expose
you
myself,
must
bro.
dial.
You know, it's in the room. It's in my 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 room.
And one thing you must understand also, bruh. This goose lives overseas, right? Shout out all the Irish whiskey, Sinjay.
Yeah, wait. Talk, entertain them so long. Then
So, like if I can give a bit of context since we're spilling all the tea.
I do it for the pod.
Kijk, Carl and this chick was like the saga, the romantic saga at school, bruh. Kijk, they then calling the Owens on the intercom to the office, my bro. That's how bad it was, my bro. Homegirls running into classes, my bro, trying to attack other kinders that this man is involved with, allegedly, Sinjay. Like, it was really the young and the restless, my bro. Not even, bruh. It was fucking Bold and the Beautiful, bruh. And Carl was Brooke. Carl was Brooke, my bro. Okay. Carl was moving between Ridge and Thorn, my bro.
Shut up, bro.
What you got? Oh, you got the TV for us, my bro. So, context again, nah? Context again. This is after we released the episode Situationships. Carl gets a DM from his ex that he was talking about in the episode.
Oh, it was wild, bruh. And I was at work, caught me off guard
Oh.
completely, my bro. Man, somewhat catching on kak at work,
Man,
bruh.
someone say, pa.
Okay, no, it's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Goddamn.
I'll take it, bruh. I'll take it. Okay,
Yo,
okay.
boe
So,
kan
my bro,
hom
let me just set the
Mordecai
scene.
nie
Let me
bied,
just
bro.
set the
Alright.
scene, my bro. Kykie, we released the episodes on Saturday that time. No, Saturday.
Yeah,
or
it
what?
was Saturdays that time.
Oh, yeah, it
4
could be
weeks.
wrong, but alcohol be
matter
fucking my
really.
memory up, my
Oh,
bro. But so I'm laughing at my desk. I think this is like,
The alcohol's fucking.
so I'm laughing at my desk. Now let me set the scene. Go. Laughing at my desk. I'm working the late shift, die man. No,
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to get home, just to relax after a hard day's work. Man. This is now 2 weeks after the pod came out. No, I get the message.
Oh, yeah.
I get the message on the 3rd of March, 2020, boss.
So it's almost 2 years now. It's past 2 years
Yeah,
now.
it's past 2 years now. Kykie.
Yo, we've been doing this for long.
Yes, bruh. I get a message, hi. No?
Yo, was
Nah.
it a multiple message?
Yeah, it was multiple
Okay,
messages.
So
So now
I
I'm like,
came first.
so I just hear zzz, and I'm like, hey. Now I see the name, bro. The man's
Yeah.
like, yo, okay, what's going on here? And I'm like, like when you've been like, when a person knows a lot about you, and you haven't heard, like they know like everything about you,
Oh, yeah.
and you haven't heard from them in years, and you get a message from them just saying hi.
I'm
No
pregnant.
emojis, nothing, my bro. You're like, yo, I'm about to get cancelled, my
Yo,
bro.
I'm
Sien
late.
ze. Yo, wait, me, bro. So, no. So, in the episode, wait, to give some more context, in the episode, this dumb nice sitting next to me. Guys, shout out if you're listening. After I was like, spilling
Yeah.
like guts there on the, so she's like, hi. I'm like, yo, okay. Then I go zzz, again.
Oh,
no?
yeah.
So, ... I got your shout out with the laughing face.
Classic.
Then it was another message. Zzz. Now I'm gonna just add sound effects, die man. No,
Oh, yeah.
it got sent to me, so I had to listen. Won't lie, it was a smack. Going back down memory lane since I haven't been there for a while. I'm like, yo, peace. Oh, you're right. This one's having
Yo,
a
bruh.
stroke, yo.
COVID, man.
I'm vaccinated, it's fine.
You vaccinated.
Yes,
you went
bruh.
against the grain.
Yes, bro, I got my Johnson & Johnson on Monday, bro.
Wild, man, bro.
Oh, wait, 2
This is
pillar
not the real
Johnson
course.
and Johnson. Bro.
But anyways, continue.
Oh, wait, so I'm like, I'm like gobsmacked at this point, bro. Now I just see the yellow laughing faces. I'm like, that's crazy. Who sent it to you? She's like, yeah, I was like, OMG, what am I going to listen to here? And then she says the friend that,
Let's out the friend.
no, bro. I'm not in that business.
You can out the friend.
She's like, my
offline,
friend,
huh?
doop doop, yeah. My
Oh,
friend,
I
question
know
mark.
who it was, bro.
Yeah, we all know who it was, bruh. Then she's like, but capital letters. Now I'm like, oh, fuck.
Whoa,
And now I'm waiting now, I'm waiting. Because I can see she's obviously active.
Yeah.
So then I send question marks. Yes.
Yeah, because now the man wanna know.
I'm like, what the fuck are you by Macau with? Because I know this skin was wild back in the day, man.
Yeah, she was indeed, my bro.
So now I get here's the essay coming.
Oh, yeah.
But I send the question marks. So she's like, but listening to it actually made me feel very shit. And I literally just want to really apologize. Might mean nothing because it was so long ago. But as I heard it, it stays with you. Not me, but what I did. So it stays with me, not her, but what she done stayed with me. See?
Yeah.
And I actually feel
But she also, like, a part of her also stays with you, bro.
probably,
Isn't it?
I guess, my bro.
Isn't that your first love?
Yeah.
So?
Well,
This man's something I'm trying to get him in trouble. I'm not trying to set you
hey,
up.
bro, no
my
one's
bro.
gonna dry snitch today,
I'm
boss.
not gonna set you up, bro.
Hey, bro, you want me to get kicked out of my house? Away, no more studio for the Owens, man.
Oh,
You do.
But
So, away. So yeah,
okay, so
like
I
you
hear
said.
what you're saying,
Yeah,
I hear
yeah.
what you're saying.
So yeah, and yeah, just get back to the message.
yeah, don't.
And then she's like, and
fifth,
and she's like, and I actually feel terrible that that's what I put you through and the things I said. I mean, the person that I am today is far from what I was back then.
Cap.
You.
Yo, you
wait, I'm not gonna do it like that, bro. I don't know. I haven't seen her since high school, bro. So
just now, Conor McGregor pull up at my door.
yo, bro, man, I get cancelled, bro.
Nah, it's all jokes, my bro.
Away.
Gareth Bale.
Yo.
Away.
And I mean, I'm the person I am today is far from what I was back then. I was obviously dealing with my own shit, as they say, as they always say, people put other people down because they're dealing with their own demons.
So hurt people.
Facts, and
basically.
didn't we always say that?
Yeah, and that's a fact. That's that will play a fight, man.
May bro, fighter, play fighter,
May,
bro.
bro.
And then, away, no excuse, but I just really wanted to apologize to you for how I treated you back then.
No
And
excuses, goddamn right.
That's true.
Anyway.
That's true.
Because self-responsibility is a thing.
Personal responsibility, yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing, yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, yo, that's my
Now
thing.
we want to play the semantics game.
Yo, first wait, man. Then she's like, no excuse, but I just wanted to apologize for how I treated you back then and how I made you feel. Blah, 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 blah. I just thought I'd give you a short and sweet, genuine apology because fuck me, I was a massive C word.
Yo.
And yeah, just really.
Don't say that word. Too.
Oh, yeah.
That's a vile word.
And yeah, just really sorry for all the shit I did back then.
Can we get a round of applause?
Facts. The Realcast doing the Lord's work now. The Realcast, there we go. The Realcast doing the Lord's work.
Nah, lekker. Round
Yeah,
of
so-
applause for Anonymous, woman from Ireland.
Oh, wait.
Anonymous will send your package in the post.
What the fuck, bro? Yo, this guy, baby. But yeah, like, and there's a whole lot. There was a whole exchange.
Yo, wait, there's more?
No. First wait, Owens.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
but like-
that's for offline, man.
But that's why I think, you know,
That's
that.
for Patreon, man.
But yeah, and I think like I wasn't expecting that, man. Sinjay. And then also the fact that I was open and honest, even though I was under the influence, but I look back, like
No,
even if
that's
I,
when you're the most open
Sinjay.
and honest. Sinjay.
yeah, so like when I look back at that
So alcohol's
episode,
actually a good thing.
I was like, yo, bruh, did I really say this kak? And I think also that is one of our most popular episodes
Yeah.
in terms of the people that I've spoken to, because people come up to me and be like, yo, bruh, I listened to that episode, yo, that's deep, man, bro. Are you mad? Yo, I didn't know the man was like that,
Yeah,
bro.
didn't
Blah
know
blah
mine
blah.
was so down bad.
Oh, facts,
Oh.
bro. Facts, man, bro.
And that's not even the half of it, bro.
Yeah, bruh. So,
as if you were there to witness the greatness.
yo, the Great Depression.
But the
man,
thing
bro.
is, yo, you doing the great reset. But away now, we say that all to say, my bro. Look how far we've come, and why I like that. That's your favorite one, right? And
Into
it
the
hits
mic.
still, and it hits still to this day, right? Is because it really was our podcast being a vehicle for like you guys to like remediate or you know.
Look, if I'm honest, no, the perfect response would have been like, yeah, you know, I was hoping that you message me and apologize. It wasn't even, bruh. I think I was just.
No, I don't think you were hoping.
No,
for it.
I'm just saying, like in a perfect, you know, scenario, that would have been my response. But when I was talking about it, it was almost like a reflection as to how far I came as a person, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's also why it's one of my favorite episodes, because listening back, it was like replaying my thoughts, man. Sinjay.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was thinking to myself like, yo, this man really went through the most, man, bro.
Bro.
And if I can send out a lesson, because you know there's always a
you're gonna
lesson.
be preachy now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If there's a lesson, man, bro, you might feel like it's the end of the world, kid. Because I definitely did feel like that.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Like I felt like my life was over, man, bro. This girl was my first love, and I was gonna marry her, and I would have done anything for her. And she just left me out the cold like a light, man, bro. And you know what I mean? I was in a really dark place, but
And you mentioned in the like if you wanna hear the details.
yeah, go
listen
to
the
episode. I'll link it in the
Awesome.
top left, right, wherever the fuck you do that.
Stop.
Top right, yeah,
Left.
left,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, they left.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
that-
okay, so yeah. You
Yeah.
like in that moment you feel like mashallah, man, bro.
yeah.
Life is over. What am I gonna do? Nobody's ever gonna love me. I pictured, you know, myself with this person, whatever the case may be. And in retrospect, you're like, yo, my bro.
It
If
shatters
only
your
I,
reality
yeah,
for
and
that
if
moment.
only I knew back then what I know now,
Mm.
D-man. Seen
For
you.
sure, but also, would you have gotten to where you are if that didn't happen?
Facts. I wouldn't change a
So
damn thing.
unfalsifiable, hypothetical,
Hypothetical.
yes,
But I wouldn't change a damn thing. If I could go back, I wouldn't change anything,
you
bruh,
still
because
fill out your brass. What you do?
But like, yeah, I wouldn't change a thing because it made me who I am today.
The Realcast.